Okay, guys, I have a lot to cover this month, so I'm going to try to keep this very timely, but I don't know if I'm going to pull it off because we have like an explosive, chaotic, crazy, fun, energetic month to talk about. So let's just start it out by saying we are in the final grand finale, epic astrological display of the Pluto Uranus squares. Now, this has been going on, these Pluto Uranus squares. We've been in a series of them since about 2007. And so we're at the grand finale. We're sitting down and everybody's been waiting for this moment, to this great unveiling. And it is going to be a great unveiling because we have several astrological events that take place in March to help you manifest a significant astrological shift in your life that could change everything. It could severely change this month due to this shift in energy if you tap into it. You gotta tap into it. So let's talk about the Pluto Uranus square, and that's on the 16th of March. And this Pluto Uranus square is actually in Aries. So you're a star player in this. Pluto is the planet of breakdown. It's the planet that looks at our deep dark chocolate layer, our demons, our things that hold us back, things that prevent us from moving forward. It's death. It's regeneration. You can have a giant metamorphosis from evaluating where Pluto is at right now for you. And it is in Capricorn. Now, it's asking you, Pluto's digging deep inside you, asking you what is holding you back that grounds you. Do you have habits that aren't allowing you to have solid, stable footing in your life? Is there something, is there a hidden demon in there that is preventing you from having the success that you so truly desire? Because nobody wants success more than an Aries, and nobody strives for it harder than an Aries. So what is holding you back? And it's really asking you to look at that and then find ways to discipline yourself to move forward. These guys are in opposition. Pluto and Capricorn are two totally different energies. There's the deep, dark, seedy, just really intense energy of Pluto. And although Capricorn is an intense energy, it is not, Capricorn is focused. It never loses its sights once it's locked and loaded, which is kind of what you like because you're kind of the same way. And that locked, loaded kind of just zero in kind of harnessing of an energy. So this is going to be a beneficial energy for you. The problem are these things are all in opposition that I'm talking about. So these energies are not flowing. It's not a trine. It's not an amicable energy. So there is something deep, deep down that's being revealed at this time. Then you have on the opposite corners of these Pluto Uranus squares, you have Uranus. And Uranus is a rebellious energy. It's a freedom-seeking energy. It doesn't like to be in a box. So it doesn't like Capricorn's sense of boring, let's just go through the trenches, I don't care how long it takes. There's absolutely nothing about what Uranus energy is. Uranus energy is go now, go far, go as fast as you can. It is think outside the box, maybe pull this rabbit out of your hat and use this instead of that one. It's all on the fly. That's not an energy that is Capricorn. Capricorn is very steady. It's very grounded. It's very deliberate. So, and because it has Saturn as its ruler. So Saturn is the planet of discipline. Coming up against Uranus, which is the planet of rebellion and just sporadic energy, volatile energy, intense energy. It's like the energy that goes 1 minute one way and then 1 minute the other way. And that is absolutely not the way that Capricorn, Pluto, and Saturn all work out. So they're all in opposition over here against these guys, saying this isn't, I don't like that kind of energy. But these energies are comparable to each other only because there's something that you're not doing right in your life. You're the star, remember? You're a cardinal sign. And so these energies are making you evaluate more so than some of the other sun signs that we have in play. So, and that Uranus is in Aries. And so it's asking the Aries, what's blocking your sun? What's blocking your ability to shine? What is preventing you from getting everything you want? Because when our suns are healthy and full and fulfilled, there's no stopping us, especially you Aries. There's absolutely usually nothing that can stop you anyway, because you're too headstrong to even see it. If it was, you're going to prevail no matter what. But there is something. And it's been the focus of these Pluto Uranus squares. Is it your giant egos? Is it your inability to take a look at maybe toning down your ego and listening to Capricorn's suggestions, and maybe listening to, is your foundation strong? Are you the cause that it's not strong because your ego is getting in the way of not having a strong foundation? Okay. Next giant astrological event that is happening is a solar eclipse new moon in Pisces in your 12th house. And your 12th house is a very deep house. Now, don't mean to disrespect you, Aries, but you're not really hardcore deep thinkers. You really are a surface-oriented energy. You're a shallower energy. But throughout this process in the universe, for you to manifest your true potential, you've got to dig deep. You've got to dig so deep down. What's blocking you? Like, what's preventing your purpose? But deep in there, look at your demons. Face them. Acknowledge them. You can be wrong, Aries. I know it's difficult for you guys to see that you can be wrong, but guess what? The universe is pointing out that, yes, you not only can be wrong, that right now there is something wrong. Face them. Face that your ego gets in the way. And listen to all of this. Listen to all of these celestial type energies talking to you about something that is very, very important. Because who wants to have their sun blocked? I mean, you're so beautiful when you guys fully shine. We need to follow you, because there's just this energy that just makes me want to just gravitate towards you when you guys are fully on point. When you're off point and an Aries is insecure, you guys are very difficult to be around, to the point of almost unpleasant. You are fear-based, and when you're a fear-based energy, you guys are bullies. You run over people. You push your way through everything. But when you are happy in your sun, you guys are motivating, enlightening, thrilling, energetic, and we just want to follow you. But when you're the other energy, the side of Aries nobody really likes, you are completely a draining person to be around, because it's all about me, I'm the prettiest thing, I do everything right, everybody should just give me that promotion because I just am. Well, guess what? That's not the way the universe works. And nobody wants to be around anybody like that anyway. So, you're getting your hand slapped, and you've been getting your hand slapped since about 2007. You've been humbled. You've had core things taken away from you. You've been asked to face things by family that you do not like having to face about yourself, and you think they're wrong, but they're not. are not wrong. You're wrong. So own it. Because we want you full blast. I want you full blast. I mean, I love an Aries full blast. I mean, there's no better party than a full blast Aries. So that's something that I want you to take a look at this month and really tap into these energies. Okay. Let's go through the month. Okay. The first 17 days in March, Venus and Mars are in Aries, and these are the ultimate lovers. This will make you extremely attractive, as if an Aries isn't attractive enough. Like, to me, they're like, I love them. Just their confidence makes me just gravitate toward them. But this is going to make you shine. This is going to, if you can tap into this energy when you're doing this soul searching, you're going to shine from the inside out, and people are going to gravitate towards you, because not only are you attractive as hell, but you're beautiful to be around, because there's an inspirational energy that they got to have in you. And this is going to go through April to about April 17th. So just know that you have this tremendous amount of positive energy being poured into you, and it's like a celestial favor after all we've been doing with all of the Pluto Uranus squares. So on the 5th of March, we have a full moon in Virgo. And this is going to be in your 6th house. Now, when we're tapping into this energy and we're looking at ourselves and we're really honestly looking at our demons and we're trying to evaluate everything, it can be very mentally draining. So this is a time during this full moon, tap into the moon's energy, the emotional energy. What is making me feel off? You know, was it something that was revealed to me? Is it this person over there that, you know, just, it doesn't allow me to shine? Something happened in your family. It's really important to feel the energy. The moon is all about your feelings, your emotions, and the stability of your emotions. And Aries, once you guys are off balance, damn, it is a scary, scary thing to go through a tantrum of an Aries. So what's making you not balanced during this Virgo moon? Because Virgo, tap into the energy of the Virgo moon, because that will give you the discipline to get your mental well-being back in place, your physical well-being back on track. It'll allow you to look at the energies in your home, take a look at everybody, and make sure that your foundation is all structured and set up, because it's very important for the Virgos to have this foundation fully stable. And it's a great energy to tap into and see what's not perfect in your home. Focus on setting up some positive routines. Tap into this energy. And what is a positive routine that month? And then maybe it's a health, it's a workout type energy. Like maybe you just need to set up a workout plan. You know, maybe you need to, join some groups that help make you feel like you have the support you need to persevere. You could go to counseling, maybe set up some counseling, because maybe something that was revealed to you in your deep dark chocolate layer that you're not actually thrilled with, but there's a lot of pride in an Aries, so an Aries doesn't want to really talk about that really deep. And so maybe you need to do that in the privacy of somebody that you can trust, and not necessarily your home environment. That's pretty important for an Aries, because they like to be the leader. And how can you lead if your subordinates know that there's a weakness in you? They may use it against you. So if that's the way you feel about this, then you need to go seek counseling with somebody else. On the 11th, Mars crosses over Uranus. And this is an aggressive energy. Mars is the planet of action. It's the planet of war. It's an aggressive energy. And nobody knows this better than you. And it goes over Uranus, which makes a spontaneity to this energy. So it could be a epic firework explosion within your life. Say something was revealed through the Pluto Uranus squares and all of this energy. You're feeling the energy all throughout the month. It peaks on the 16th and the 20th, these energies, but you feel it building the whole entire time. And so you're going to want to aggressively distinguish this energy, because that's the energy of an Aries. And I know, because I have an Aries moon, and man, something pisses me off. I want to extinguish it. I want to go in there and clean a clock like you've never seen anybody get their clock clean. And I have to really work on my energy, and I have to really taper that puppy down. And I pay attention to where Mars is, and especially if it's going into Pluto, I need to know those dates, and you do too, Aries, because we don't want these epic tantrums that an Aries throws. We don't want to do that. Nobody takes you seriously, and it's just a bunch of stupid drama that nobody even wants to see. So just be aware of the 11th. Mark it on a calendar and don't have a conversation with anybody. If something comes up that you are direly having a problem with, just write it on that calendar, for crying out loud, but don't approach the subject until after. Okay? Just take my word for it. I never, ever do, and I always end up paying the price much later when I have these discussions, because all of this energy, I'm tapping into all of this energy, and all of a sudden, I pretty much blow my life apart because I throw a little tantrum. Be careful. The 16th is when we do have that Pluto Uranus square. And like I said, you will feel the energy build up the entire time. But on the 16th is actually when it will peak. And you will have that aha moment. It's an aha moment. That's what I would definitely call it. You are going to have, it's going to be an accumulation of all of these energy. And it's going to be the grand finale fireworks display. Pay attention to these energies. You're going to want to be aggressive with these energies. You're going to want to go in like the warriors of the universe that you are and distinguish these energies with the gusto and the tenacity of an Aries. But this is not the time to do that, because there's much more soul searching that needs to be done to fully understand what that energy meant. And I know that you guys are impulsive, crazy impulsive, but you're going to miss the boat if you're too impulsive and you're not tapping into the energies correctly. Okay? So I'm just warning you. Okay. On the 18th, Mercury aligns with Neptune in Pisces. So Mercury is the planet of communication. Neptune is the planet of fantasy. And this is all going to be in Pisces. Now understand that when something is in Pisces, it opens us up to unlimited possibilities, but more importantly, on our conscious level and on our unconscious level. Neptune is the planet of fantasy. It allows us to explore. It allows us to get out of our reality and look at our lives through a different perspective. Very important for you, because Aries can be very, very narrow-minded. And I'm not saying that to put you down, and I know you're probably going to just freak out on my comments, and I don't really care, because I'm not about stroking anybody's ego. I'm about being truthful. And so there's more to you than you understand. You're like an onion, and there's layers of your onion. But Aries rarely look at those layers. They take everything at a superficial level. So these energies are being brought in to peel your onion, take the layers off, and expose your potential, because there's more to you than what the world sees. More to you than what you like everybody to tap into. And so we need to see that, because you need to get your following bigger than it is. I mean, obviously, you are leaders. So let's make a really amazing leader, a balanced leader, a leader that knows all aspects, all houses in the zodiac, all signs, can appreciate everything and get out of the narrow-mindedness that has consumed you for so many years. On the 20th, we have that solar eclipse in Pisces. Now, again, look at the emphasis of everything. It's about peeling your onion. It's about getting deep. It's about seeing what the heck is going on in your life that prevents you on a subconscious as well as a conscious level. Aries, although you guys project this amazing self-confidence, you can be very insecure. And when you're insecure, you're unpleasant to be around. Are you unpleasant to be around? Are people not wanting to hang out with you as much anymore? Are you having family problems? Are you having problems with your children? Maybe you ought to peel your onion. Maybe you ought to look at that. And that's what the universe is asking of you this month. I say this with love. I do. I sound like I'm being critical, but I want you to understand why the universe does what it does. It is to peel your onion so that we can follow who we're supposed to follow. The great leader of the zodiac, which is you, Aries.